All right, this is April the 27th, and we're back at it again. We're getting ready to go back to Virginia. We picked out probably 5 more different spots. I had a few already picked out, but I picked out 5 more spots. But this is on a totally different piece of public land. This is on National Forest. I think there's over 140,000 acres, so quite a room to spread around, possibly get away from the pressure. The weather is totally different. You know, we went from rainy to cold and windy, and now it's going to be extremely warm and dry with light winds. So completely different swing in weather. Maybe that'll work out for us, but we've got not quite as far as a drive as we did the last time, so hopefully we can get there relatively quick. And the game plan is we're going to go to the points that we picked out on our topo map and look for sign. Maybe we'll hear some vocalization. Maybe we'll hear some toms gobble. Hopefully, you know, that's the one dead giveaway, right? Is when they gobble, they give away the position. So hopefully we can actually get on some birds. But you know, this is National Forest. This is public land hunting. You know, we don't have any contacts up there, you know, or anything like that. We're just going in completely cold and trying to do all this on our own. So sometimes it takes a little more time. Sometimes you can get lucky and find the birds relatively quick. Other times it takes a few days. So we're going to see how long it takes. Hopefully we'll get on something and maybe we'll get a bird on the ground. See you in a couple hours. Okay, we're on the National Forest right now. As you can see, it's steep. So this is definitely something and I'm on National Forest Road now, so you can actually see how steep these mountains are here. So based on the pin I dropped, we were towards the top. So we'll see how much hiking we've got to do to get there. All right, we're walking through this National Forest. And it's anybody's ball game at this point. Trying to use the topos, you know, the virtual scouting that we did to try to put ourselves in a position to be able to get a bird. So we're going to ease out here. This is basically boots on the ground. We'll go to these spots and we'll do some scouting, try to find some scratch sign. Obviously when we do some calls, try to locate a bird. So maybe after we hike 4 or 5 miles, we might see something. All right, it's about 10 o'clock. As you can tell by the mountains, I'm at a pretty high elevation. I think the topo said almost 4,000 feet. I think it's 3947, something like that. So we've been hiking for a while, and you know, when I come to a bench like I'm on now, I'll set up and call any benches, saddles, or I'll overlook the ridge and try to find a holler. You know, do some calling, try to get a tom to respond. Hopefully in this 10:30 time frame, the toms will be leaving the hens, and maybe we can get something to come in. So we're just going to keep easing through this National Forest. You know, we're looking for acorns, and I found a place that's got some red oaks, got acorns in here. So you would think there'd be hens in here, so that helps. It's steep everywhere in here. You can tell by these mountains in here, they got the more narrow ridge tops, so the slopes are a lot steeper. So good roosting area. We've got some strut zones with these benches, and then we got the food in here. So hopefully we can get something rolling. But like I said before, this is hunting. You know, coming in cold. I've never set foot on this National Forest before in this area. So just one of those things where you just keep working at it and see what happens. But until then, we'll enjoy the view. All right, we made it back down to the access road. It's about 11:15. It's only got about an hour left to hunt, and we hiked probably about 2 miles. Called in every location that I thought would be a good spot, and we never heard a bird. So we're gonna move to the next location. If we got time, we'll set up again, but if not, I'm gonna scout out another section of public land that I've looked at on the internet. But as you can see today, crystal clear outside, calm winds, and it's hot. I mean, I had to take a couple of shirts off this morning because it's so warm because of the hiking, but we're gonna keep at it. I mean, that's one of the things about turkey hunting. You play the weather. Weather's really good right now, but I'm not hearing birds, so either I'm not in the right location, or in Virginia right now the toms are with the hens. But we'll keep moving forward. Like I said, we're not going to get burned out. This is hunting. I mean, deer hunting's the same way. You don't kill something every day. If you did, that would be shooting, right? So we're going to keep moving. I'm going to get me something to eat here in just a minute, and we'll head to the next location. Setup today. Alright, this is the last setup for today. Made it to this ridge top. It looks pretty good, so make a few calls, see what happens. We're going to wrap up another morning of turkey hunting in Virginia. National Forest. Found some scratch sign, not a tremendous amount, so we got to just keep working, keep being diligent, don't get burned out or frustrated. It's easy to do. You know, a lot of times you go hunting, you just don't see, hear, and you don't get to harvest anything, but we just got to stay with it. So keep working on it, and Lord willing, we'll find another location when we'll eventually get a bird on the ground. All right, today's April 28th. If you remember yesterday, went into a different location in Virginia, still trying to locate the birds, and didn't get any gobbles yesterday. So yesterday we got peppered But going back in today, we are going to go back into that same location. Time ran out at the very end. I think that last location shows a little promise, so we're going to go back in, try to get on the rooftops. Yeah, we're going to try to get on the ridge tops and possibly locate some birds, do a locator call if we can. If not, we're just going to move around from setup to setup, just like we did here. Find the freshest sign set up on it. I found acorns yesterday, so I would think there'd be hens in there. So we'll just have to wait and see. I need to get on the road, get over there, and hopefully we'll get a bird on the ground. The temperatures are still hot. Completely different weather than we had last week. It's going to be in the 70s today, so it's pretty warm. No wind at all, so pretty good turkey hunting weather. So we'll see you in the woods. Okay, I've been trying to double time it up this ridge here. I don't know if you can see, but up there's where we're going. We'll get up there, and I found 2 benches yesterday, and there's a lot of acorns up there. So we'll give it another shot. We've been hunting WMAs and National Forest now for 2 weeks. Of course, this is the only 4th hunt we've been able to put in. Basically 2 days a week, but still yet. Really hadn't got on a bird. So hopefully things will change today. It's a little cloudy. It's it's a little bit cooler than it was yesterday morning. So we're gonna hustle up there, get set up. Okay, as you can see, we made it up here. I'll let you take a look at this ridge. How it bellies out. Yeah, there's a tremendous amount of chestnut oaks and red oaks in here. I haven't heard a bird. I didn't video that first setup. Stayed there 30 minutes. I'm gonna move to the next. But I've been trying to walk on the back side of the ridge so birds can't see me. So we're gonna move to the next setup. But I'm looking for scratch sign. I like to find some fresh scratch sign. But maybe we'll get a bird to respond. We'll keep working on it. Setup. Got another really nice broad bench down here. So I wanted to set up here, then we may move down to the bench, but I did a few calls down there to the right earlier before I moved up here, just in case they try to come over the top and get above us. After 4 days of turkey hunting in Virginia, we've seen 2 jakes and we found 1 feather. I found this access road in here in National Forest, and it looks like the turkeys are using it, and you can see the scratch sign. But we're still getting our tails kicked. So, you know, you just gotta stick with it. Like I said before, you gotta persevere. You know, I go back and look at the maps again. It's past 12 o'clock, so I'm walking out of here unloaded. So the time limit's already in force, so I can't hunt anymore. So we're gonna walk back. And when we get back to the car, it's probably going to be about a 5-mile hike today. So I got plenty of exercise in, but I'm speechless. The turkeys are kicking my hind end. So I've got 4 hunts in Virginia. So the turkeys are 4, and the hunters, or the hunter in this case, myself, has 0. Stay tuned.